Hello everybody, we're back to a very normal and regular Dark season. Well, pretty much normal and regular. We've brought Legendary Robin back because he is the best, he is the greatest, and Edelgard, his new little toy. You know, we're stacking Unity. Well, hey, aside from that, well, it's pretty much the same, and I mean, why would I change it when it works so well? Do you agree? In any case, our opponents here, we have Garrick +4, Moose Bell, Ninja Camilla, Peony, okay, Ash, and Ulla. Let's see what they can get up to, shall we? Well, it seems to me like a fairly straightforward start, just a big old Ninja Camilla plonk. They might be in for a little bit of surprise, I dare say. And why is that? It's because we brought Hardy Bearing.
They found me.
Try advantaging that, Camilla. And of course, because this is the kind of team we operate here, we also have the tools to send Myrrh all the way down to the bottom of the map to kill this Muspel as well.
From the two of us.
Pretty good, right? Oh, we're not done yet. That's the end of the turn. We're finishing up here, but no, even more teleporting is available. And now we're going to put an end to this with big damage against this Garrick. Yeah. Now we're done. And the enemy agrees. We are, in fact, yes, completely done out of it. It's over, and the next match can start. Who are we facing here? Well, it's Legendary Robin. He is very good, after all. Fallen Byleth. Dagger at +10. Paired with Asker, also +10. Legendary Myrrh +4. And Peony +10. One of the dangers, actually, this season is it is Legendary Myrrh bonus season. So people might actually bring her, which, well, you may be saying, oh, Penrose, why is that a problem? Legendary Myrrh is another Gatekeeper. We already have one Gatekeeper, now we've got two Gatekeepers, so she is preventing teleportation in her general vicinity. Will that matter? No,
From the two of us.
because Byleth loses the speed check. But it had the potential to matter, okay? It didn't matter, but it could have done. And if anyone else brings her in the near future, we could have some issues, because legitimately that warp bubble effect is one of the few things that can actually shut down this kind of team on enemy phase. So much of what we do is based on teleporting, and without teleporting, well, we don't have very much at all. Next up is Peony. Leo, Ash +2, Duo Shamir, Summer Fjorm, that's what she's called, and Nerfooz. Completely blanked on Fjorm's name there for some reason. Smites Shamir up, and Shamir, unfortunately, it is turn 1. Shamir is completely fast enough to be able to just do that to our Myrrh. Very rude of her. Now let's see where we're going with this. Myrrh is one of the worst units for us to lose. Why is that? Because he's the one that our dance teleports to.
Ow.
Yes, ow, 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 indeed. But Fjorm, being the Fjorm that Fjorm is, doesn't actually take very much in the way of damage here. Ambler does a little bit more, but again, healing very much back up. And can Medeus do it? Damage reduction is going to kick in, but wow. Remarkably, that is enough. Not the unit I expected to pull it off. But,
Get it together.
well, now we're in a pretty rough spot. Joe Shamir kills off Medeus. And oh, they're taking the long way around, getting themselves out of range. And
Yeah?
this doesn't feel like a particularly good trade, Triandra.
Gift incoming.
Now they are quite lucky here that Triandra actually did do enough damage, because if she hadn't and had decided to dance someone instead, that could have ended very badly for them. Edelgard, surprisingly tanky here. These kicking in as well, so Nafu's not gonna do particularly much. Unfortunately misses the kill on the counter attack. Now 80% damage reduction. Oh, come on. Well, it was worth a shot. And able to teleport all the way up there using Ash to get pots. And they've pretty much won it from here, I think. Although I say that, they are taking an awfully long way around to get there. Now here we go. Well, that was a pretty well executed hit and run kind of thing. Almost tanked us with Fjorm as well, but no, not quite, and lost 1 unit because of it. Now I really wish people would stop taking these 1 unit losses, but, well, this person, they took it. Okay. So they don't do that again, huh? Next up here, Yuri, who is +1. We have Air, +1. Brave, Edelgard, +9. Okay. Legendary Myrrh, Peony, +3. And lastly, Ash. That's Nash. Wondering what exactly the strategy here is. Looks like I don't have to wonder very much. They've just sat Edelgard up there. And, well, although this could potentially cause us problems, Myrrh too far away to actually stop any of our units. So Edelgard is getting kind of blasted. And again, able to teleport forwards, warp bubble not in the right spot, shoot air out of the sky. 2 units down on the first turn, and yeah, they do not like that. Should have positioned better, buddy. Now, the season continues, more opponents await us, and who do we have here? Well, would you look at that, it's Caden. That's Caden. Ash, alright, Brave Dimitri, +10. Peony, +1. Young Hector, or Yector, and Duo Ymir to round things out. Now, the strategy here looks pretty straightforward. Okay, no, I thought they were doing some kind of Caden buff shenanigans, but no, apparently they're just sending Dimitri all by him lonesome all the way up there to tank all of us without any kind of support except for the buffs, I guess. Unfortunately, we'll put an end to this. And that's one Dimitri dealt with. Now, Peony is looking to be in kind of an unfortunate spot here. And by unfortunate, I mean she's dead. And a little bit more teleporting down. Good old classic duo Marth getting sent all the way to pick off a unit at the bottom of the map. This time it's Ash. Yeah, again, that's 3 units down on the first turn. How are you feeling about that? That's exactly what I thought you'd do. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, our next set of opponents. They have 5-line catapulted me. This would be a problem, except it isn't. Next up, Peony, +2, Legendary Robin, Fallen Rhea, Goto, Nagi, okay, with the fancy A slot, and Legendary Myrrh. And they are just gonna sit down here. Alright, classic tank strategy. Admittedly, may not end particularly well for them, or it may end quite well for them because they do have Warp Bubble helping them out a little bit. However, that's only a perhaps. Iceberg for 24, not bad, however, you're looking a little low there. But again, that Warp Bubble has actually helped them out a pretty solid amount here. Our team not able to follow up the way it normally does, so we just kind of stack up, giving them another turn. They take out Medeus. They take out... presumably, they take out Joe Marth. Oh, it's a close one, but yeah, it looks like they are going to. Ow. Going for Cordelia as well. Okay. But no dancer up means that is the end of their shenanigans for now. It is our turn. They did take out a lot of units, however there are some important ones they didn't take out. One of them is Legendary Robin. Legendary Robin will now commence Robin activities.
I can't fight anymore.
That's quintessential Robin activity right there. Second, Embler. Embler means a couple things for them. One, she means this Robin is dead. Two, she means all their units are undefended. They also left Triandra alive, but Triandra is not exactly doing much. Yeah. But yeah, undefended coming across pretty big there, meaning that their saves can't really do the whole save thing. Ambler also quite tanky, good for her. We'll see if she's tanky enough. She's not. Okay, now they're saving up again. This time we might be getting somewhere in terms of the whole tanking thing. Except guard not involved, so we are going to get off that big spiral for bonfire after all, and well, it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. It would have been nice if it killed, but it doesn't. However, the fact that saves are now online means that Triandra isn't going to waste her activity this time, and Robin is going to get danced. For real. And with faux penalty doubler, let's see if this bonfire can do what the last one failed to. Yes, it can. And Edelgard. Bonk. Getting an iceberg in response. How big is it? Oh, it's pretty dang chunky. But having taken out... Okay, Nagi was the key unit, it turns out, for pushing them over the edge into surrendering. It was a pretty close one, but we made it. Now, next set of opponents we're facing here. Ivy. Hello. You've got Asuka at +4. Harmonic Tiki and Tiki +1. Goto +3. Ash +10, and a young Eliwood, who is presumably buffing up that Tiki pair, the two Tikis. So yeah, they are one of the really scary tanks. However, Embler. That save unit is not saving a damn thing.
All according to plan.
And so, Tiki and her friend Tiki getting ignored in favor of picking off the units behind them. This will continue, by the way. Edelgard going for Goto here as well. And those two units are down. We skipped their tank entirely and forced out a probably quite unexpected surrender there. Beautiful. Okay, getting on to the last day of Aether raids now, and who do we have here? We've got Air +4, Peony +3, Summer Edelgard with the Double Fury, Asker, Harmonic Cordelia, and Ulla. Summer Edelgard getting sent up. 24 damage quad. How much of that is real? Well, a decent amount, but they are pulling back for turn 1. Of course, we heal. And now that it's turn 2, you know what that means. Our Unity stacking is online. Compare and contrast. Yes, Summer Edelgard suddenly just not doing very much here and forces out the surrender. Beautiful, beautiful match. They just couldn't break through Edelgard in that Edelgard duel. Next battle. Who do we have? Well, my friends, it is Air +1, Dagger +3, Ivy, Legendary Seliph, Peony +1, and Celine. I assume they're planning to Seliph us somehow. Buddy, that's in range. You're in range. Are you planning to tank this? Because I know Seliph is kinda tanky, but
Bless us with strength.
he's not that tanky.
Dreams.
He's not even close to being that tanky. Or maybe was it a sack play? I could see it being a. It wasn't a sack play. Either they didn't know that Emblem moves an extra space, or they legitimately thought that Seliph could tank that, and either way, it just wasn't happening. Keep on moving. Getting close to the end here, up against Ash +2. Legendary Robin, yes. Kris at +10. What a build, huh? Peony, who is at +4. Air +4 also, and Anna. Say hello, Anna. I guess that is the option when you're looking for a bonus season unit. Anna is always there for you. Except it's not Anna season, but every other season. Now already their Godsword might be in a little bit of trouble. By which I mean dead. And okay, that is the only unit we're putting out, but it's the only unit we needed to. Apparently Kris down, and that is a very quick turn 1 surrender. Meaning, it is time for the last battle of the season. And for the finale, who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Myrrh +1, Erasum +10, Legendary Myrrh +1, Reinhardt +10, Dagger +5, and Edelgard +5. Reinhardt, of course, the most popular Thracia unit, but it looks like this is the first person planning to use Legendary Myrrh as an actual combat unit here. Which is working surprisingly well for them, or, well, I say that. We did charge Gale Force, so, ignore that, Myrrh. We're going for Reinhardt. Sorry, Reinhardt, but, we've got to get our kills somewhere, and today, that place is here. Yeah, the Legendary Myrrh frontliner does completely shut down our teleporting, so worked out almost perfectly for them, except for the bit where we charge Gale Force off of her. Nonetheless, they do stay in the competition for now. Took out our duo Myrrh, took out our Emperor. Does find the real trap, so not going to be able to extend their plays any further than that. Now, however, they are in quad range. This might be an issue. Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. Yes, Robin not able to charge his special, one of the downsides of the team setup we've got, but does take out Edelgard.
That won't work.
Cordelia, on the other hand, not having nearly so easy a time against legendary Myrrh, who has honestly kind of carried here. Bolt Tower goes off, but it seems like they have decided losing 2 units was the deciding factor for them, and the match is over. Well, we stayed in the vault, that's what matters. Very good season. Again, I mean, on the one hand I feel a bit bad for not changing up the team, on the other hand I'm not really sure what I'd change it to. This team is pretty much the most effective thing I can make at the moment with what I've got running around in my barracks, and I don't exactly feel like spending a whole bunch of extra fodder to build new units when I don't have to. After all, I'm running pretty short on fodder, actually. Thanks everyone for showing up as usual. I'd like to remind you all that we're getting very close, very, very close indeed. Only a few dozen subs off now from that 776 Thracia milestone. You know, you want to see what I've got hiding in store for the future. And of course, aside from that, likes, subscriptions, always appreciated. Thanks everyone for coming out, and I've been Penros776. I'll see you next time. Penros out.